Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to KD's Commentary. As always, I'm KD, and yes, we're doing Drake and Josh. It's kind of actually surprising. I haven't done Drake and Josh until today. I think in the past I planned on doing it, and then I don't know, something happened. I think it's also sometimes hard to choose an episode, but I can do more episodes on, shows. That's the beauty of it. I think I did like 3 Handmaid's Tales episodes um for season 2. Was it for season 2? Was it for season 1? I don't remember. Um that show's coming back. It almost feels like that show ended for good, even though the story, is still, the way that they left it. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Handmaid's Tale. It was just like oh, I'm choking on my own spit. Sorry. Um, even it just they announced that show, like I think it's season 4 that they're coming back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that show hasn't been on, not the air, but on, Hulu. I mean, it has to have been at least 2 years since we last laid eyes on those handmaids. I don't know why I can't speak today. Um, but yeah, we're doing a Drake and Josh through season 3, episode 7. I love this show. It was one of those shows. It's just like I've never stopped watching and I never took a break from it. Even before I had Hulu, which I think all of it's on Hulu. Maybe not every single episode, but they have, I think, pretty close to every single episode. Even before I had Hulu, I purchased seasons of this show because it's one of those shows I never stopped watching. I always go back to it, and it holds up. It's very quirky, and it's just fun. And these two guys that are very different and they're clashing. It's almost like the Odd Couple, but for a different generation. I mean, there's a lot of, when you think about it, where it's just like there's a lot of versions of the Odd Couple. Whether it's two broke girls, where you got the rich girl that is newly poor with the girl that's kind of more cynical and has always been poor or whatever, and they become friends, but it's kind of, they clash because they're so different. There's a lot of different versions. I mean, there's only so many types of stories we tell, but what really is amazing is how we can take these premises or premises, however it's said or pronounced, I don't know, and we can make it our own and make it specific and different, and that's just great. It's and how you do that is through elements in certain aspects, and also especially the characters, how the characters are. So yeah, sorry, excuse me. I've been blabbering for way too long. I think we're just going to be taken back. Did I mention it was the one titled Helen Surgery? I love, I think her name, what is her real name? I'll know soon. But I love the actress that plays Helen, and if you have been watching the show for long enough, you know that there was actually 2 Helens, and this is the one that most people know and remember, because the first Helen, I think, was only here for maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and then they got this woman. So she's one of the funniest parts of the show. Anyways, I'm gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1. For foul language, it's rated TVG. Irresponsible. These little no other show really had this, like, in the beginning. Like, what the episode is pretty much about. Like the theme it introduces. What story are you telling? The Doom Buggy. That's from season 1. His obsession with Oprah. Candy. Oh my god. They're so weird. Okay. I love sour candy, but then I eat too much of it, and then my tongue is like, and my mouth are messed up. I love it. I love the pain. No, I love it. I'm surprised he's not sweating from that stuff. A new idea. Oh, I didn't know she was wearing Doc Martens before. It's pretty generous considering she came up with the idea. And she's like, oh, I'll split it with you 50-50. That's not a dumb idea. Yeah. That is not a dumb idea. Oh, now he's sweating. A bit. It's all green. And the famous song. It's cool that they did the Blues Brothers tribute. I'm just enjoying the song. I think that shot of him playing the guitar in front of that curtain was the only thing that was like shot specifically for the opening, because you don't see that in the regular show. Just an observation. Obviously, everything else is clips from the show. What would you have? Orange soda or root beer? What do you like better? I like root beer better. Myself. I like how it's called Austin, Texas. Gavin! He looks like my uncle. Carry on. What was, okay, there's a poster with Hobo and the, what was with Nickelodeon's obsession with like jokes about hobos? Like, why make fun of homeless people? And she looks like she's 12. Not 12, but like 13, 14. Ew. I just don't know what everybody was calling, like, it'd be like, oh, you look like a hobo, or like they would always have a punchline. He just leaves. Yo, boob. He couldn't the cup of stuff makes it easier, but like it's not that hard to carry your licorice with your soda and a bucket of popcorn. What if what if you like tipped over the bucket? Nerds. Ah, ah. That's what I see. Oh my god. Cola'd that man. It's actually not that bad of a price for a movie soda. I feel like the average is like $5 for that. Not my best idea. Gave her a soda. Cause aren't they in Yeah, they're in San Diego. And children, this is before Uber and Lyft. This episode is from 2005. His special French pork chop. Pork chops are really good if they're made really good. Unfortunately, I usually don't care for pork chops, but last time I had a pork chop, it was really good. And that was like the only time I was like blown away by a pork chop. The Dean's Fist. Don't be tar. Oh, I get it, because the Dean's List. Her apartment is pretty cool. Oh, wow. And pays attention to Drake. That's a pretty impressive cage. It's like a kid's fun zone for his cage. I had a hamster. He had a little tower that he would, climb up and then he would sleep in the bottom part of it. He was cute. He didn't last very long. He must have gotten sick. And his name was Charlie Brown. Well, I'll tell you. The probably syndication. Happy times, like good times. I still get money from Happy Times. She just keeps the tapes there. Definitely looks 70s. Mark. Yep. I like the look that she looks up and down twice. It is not my job. Groove Machine. Like Dance Dance Revolution. It's almost impossible to like dance. Like I feel like I worry about just hitting the right arrows. In a loopy loop. Dude, they gave when you get your wisdom teeth out, they give you like full on, your antibiotics. Understandable. Oh gosh. Why did he get water for eye drops? Oh god. Um, they give you like Vicodin. I remember my little sister got hers taken out. They gave her like two different kinds of. I'm like, that's dangerous. Like, relatable. Man, I hate people. They're working it. But I was lucky because I wasn't really in pain. I was just swollen with my wisdom teeth. Yeah, leaving Drake in charge of. On the wall. She must have it memorized then. And he actually got her the trail mix and the yo-yo. Hey. It's like it feels like it's like what it's like talking to my sister. She has a hamster. I'm jealous of their some of their decor items. Like they just got like an old camera chilling right there. That room is so freaking cool though that they have. One shoe, but not the other. And I don't think she could drown in a hot tub. She would just have to stand up. I'm gonna drown you. Like, that's fun. Jeez. Super mime. I really do like what they title the fake movies. Seriously, looks like my uncle, but my uncle doesn't have that haircut. I almost forgot about Gavin. Got like killed. Way to keep it. Yeah, and she would have it at the premiere, I'm sure. The man. All your fault. That point that he does. Someone took the hamster. Oh my god. Why was she in the park? Interesting that no one has implemented that in their theaters. Probably because it's not that big of a. It's not even really an issue. Carrying all your crap. Hmm. She's got pop art of herself. Hug ya. Teen's gone wild. Because you are in my life. Oh my god. Oh no. Ludicrous day. And a tizzy? No, it wouldn't. I feel like Helen and Josh had the best lines. 90% rayon. It looks like they like she like specifically like touched it her though. He's a skinny fella. A crab puff. I feel like I had that type of cell phone, not cell phone, phone, except it was red and instead of part orange. That's so awkward. They're just holding the grandpa and her look of terror. Doesn't even hang up, just puts it to her shoulder. The son I never wanted. You threw a party. Everything always works out for him, even though he's so irresponsible. I know the feeling. Ugh. TV, the movie. Wasn't that? I feel like that was a real movie. Hold on. I think it's a Steve-O movie. Oh no, it is a real one. Yeah, Steve-O's in it. Okay, I'm not crazy. A lot of Jackass guys are in it. It's a National Lampoon. Oh, it's from 2006. But this was released. Yeah, Yvette Nicole Brown. Interesting. Miranda Cosgrove. Okay. What was I gonna say? So yeah, this was a year before the movie was released, so they probably were just having a clever what's it called moment. Yeah, that's season 3. They made 4 seasons. It's kind of weird, but they also had a couple of special like one was an episode that was called Really Big Shrimp, but it was like was it a movie length? I think it was a movie length. And then they also made Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh, um, which I think might have been after the show concluded. Very interesting when Josh had flat ironed hair. And so yeah, they did 4 seasons, and I feel like that was the average for not just Disney Channel, but for Nickelodeon. And I know that for Disney Channel, it's basically because they don't really want to continue. From what I remember, it's like they don't really want to continue paying their actors beyond that. Like all of I don't think any Disney Channel show went past like 4 seasons. Like Nickelodeon, I think, is the same story. I don't know why 4 seasons. It's like if you have a hit show, and everyone still wants to make it, and everybody's still very excited and into it. Why not just keep making it? Especially if you have high ratings and you have a big viewership. This was a very popular show when it was on. It was popular after it was, they were done making it, and it's great. I don't know if they rerun it. I know that they definitely used to. But it's a fun one. It's very quirky and clever, but it wasn't too like weird and random. This was probably the last Nickelodeon show right before they made this weird switch to like random comedy where kids are like these tweens and teens are like yelling random shit. Like iCarly, um it started off, it was pretty good. It was okay, I remember, and then it just went off. It like, I don't want to say off the rails, but it like kind of became really over the top with the random where it's not like, I personally think children and family sitcoms, like, you need to have, like, they deserve good writing, like they deserve good jokes. And so when people will just have a character talk in a funny voice and say hobo, and everything was about hobos, and like they just thought that the word, I guess, itself was funny, but it's actually like, what is so funny about a homeless person? It's just kind of weird. And then they, would just, it's like, it's not funny because the character's going like and doing a weird, I don't know, like, I don't know, acting all weird. Like, random crap doesn't make it funny, doesn't mean it equal funny, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, and it kills me when people also say, like, well, it's not made for you, like if you're an adult reacting to a child's thing. And I'm like, I think, so what you're saying is like, do you not think that children deserve quality content? And I think that this show was definitely, like I said, right before they went into like this weird uh, time of random comedy, and just that relied on just random outbursts and random noises and weird sounds and odd things. Not that odd and bizarre can't be funny, it's just like it wasn't really well thought out, if that makes any sense. I don't know why I'm ranting about this, but it just, piques a discussion, or starts a discussion, not peaks. I don't know what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, I think children deserve, quality content, and family content should be good. Like, I mean, look at Pixar. It's every single Pixar film is really well done. Um, and Disney does a good job, and you can't, but when they go, oh, well, it's not made for you, it's like, I still can look at it through a, like, on the basis of, like, is it a good film or not? Um, it's very true that, like, I could not, like, personal taste, I feel like I do a pretty good job, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words, of determining, like, personal taste versus quality, and, like, how well something is made. And so, yeah, I think it was, I feel like that show was an end of a era for Nickelodeon, and maybe also all of a era of, you know, kid or young tween television. Um, but that's just my opinion. Let me know. Was Jake and Josh, was that a show that you guys liked? Let me know what you think. It's one of my favorites. Like I said, I always revisit it. I always rewatch it. I never tire of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.